everybody like slowly flows in, and everybody finds their seats. And here, you know what? As we have our seating chart, as everybody starts to sit down, we see Pierre, who like very visibly has like a black eye, Asian individual with slick back hair, sits down and just kind of looks around. Already sitting in his seat, you guys see kind of a portly fellow, very flushed face. You see Jackson. Ollie, very excitedly, you probably get into your chair already. And
oh yeah, the sight of Jackson, she just remembers their last. It's just so glad that he's in his chair. She's excited about mundane things.
On a Monday, what else can you do?
yeah, and I
It's bright and shiny, it's a new week.
you guys see walking into class, you see Vince, who very much dark hair. I think he has dark skin.
Tan. Yeah, he's like Italian. Oh yeah.
Italian individual who just like kind of who looks towards Bree for just like a fraction of a second.
She meets his eyes.
Yeah, and then
The skin.
eyes meet Jordan.
Jordan's he's just like he's just being, like
What is it?
he's just doodling in his like notepad like
awesome.
stupid things.
Is
Like
he writing another poem?
he's like trying to write one, but then like got distracted and started like drawing like
Probably drawing trees.
trees.
It's
or,
like
like,
making like the
Trees.
branch kind of like filigree kind of dealio. All right.
or just actually, I think he'd do like pattern art where he just like
Yeah.
takes like a line, goes in like different directions with the line, and then
He's gonna do that cool S, the cool letter S.
Oh, yeah, the cool S.
yeah, he's like done like
Yeah,
6 of
that-
those.
When he does it so often, it looks like wood grain,
Probably looks
real
like
thick.
fabled high school S that everybody draws and everybody debates how it's supposed to look. Nobody is right.
Still active to this day.
As everybody gathers to a seat, Macaw's like, alright, settle down, let's do a roll.
Here's some cop in the background.
Yeah, just as you see, there's very much this elderly gentleman or individual, just with like the thickest horn-rimmed glasses that are like tinted brown, and he very much has the posture of someone who is defeated and has been teaching high school for way too long. And I'll let you do what you're doing. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah. Alright, let's do a roll. As you guys look around the class. Pierre, Zaire, Jackson, and like they all say their like recording names, and then he gets to Angie. Ollie, you look next to you, and you don't see Angie there. And
I am crestfallen.
he's like, huh, Angie's not here. That's weird. And then he.
Huh? Yeah, I see Jordan look up like, what? She's here.
Do I make awkward eye contact with Vince? Because
Oh.
there's no Angie to take up all of my attention.
Oh yeah. You look like as soon as he says Angie, you look towards where Angie is, and then you see meeting your gaze. You see Vince, and he's like, oh, and he's like kind of like a small like grin kind of crawls up his cheek as they, oh, hey Ollie.
Hi.
Uh,
Just very, oh hi.
he's just kind of like over his desk, and he's like, "How's your weekend?"
Good. What's my milkshakes? Angie's there. She's not here now.
Oh yeah, I like milkshakes. Milkshakes are great. Yeah.
I just leaned over to Jordan like, are you seeing this?
Yeah, like as soon as Jordan noticed that Angie wasn't there, he like sees Vince and Ollie interacting this way, and he's like, "What?
What is
Yeah,
this?
and like you see that like Vince is like enamored by like Ollie. You like almost comically so.
They better not start dating. If they do, we can't be friends with Ollie.
Ollie has zero concept for what is up with Vince. Last time she saw him, it was like, I hope he's okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
and,
I like milkshakes too.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, we have so much in common. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah.
It's just like I text Bree and I'm like, we gotta sabotage this. This is terrible. Wait, we can't have your ex in the crew. He punched me in the face.
He punched me in the face.
And like as Vince and Ollie is having this exchange, Mr. McCollum's like, all right, settle down.
Okay.
Gabe, and he goes here, and then Cassandra, and like you see very visibly like this. I'm pretty sure she's Indian.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dark skin, dark hair, and she's just like kind of filing her nails and just upright and like the most confident.
She's like pristine.
Yeah, exactly.
She's like Regina George, but Indian.
Resplendent.
Exactly. And
actually good.
and she's like, yeah, here. And then DJ, as you see this Korean individual who very much has like Sasuke hair. It's like jet black and just like bangs that like encompass his face, and then it's like spiked up in the back. And then he's like, is one ever really here? And he's like, oh, alright,
Now appreciatively like, yeah.
Ollie, confused by the question, just stares at the ceiling kind of like, oh.
yeah, and and then he goes, Jesse, and then you see this Vietnamese girl, individual who's sitting right next to DJ, who's just like kind of looking away, like not making eye contact with the It's like, oh yeah, here. And then Evelyn, you guys see in the corner of the classroom, she's like, oh my gosh, no, oh, hi, here, as the very familiar individual that you guys ran into at the milkshake store, blonde hair, I think.
She should be a basketball
player. Sure, she's blonde.
Oh no,
I don't think we have any blondes.
With the right sport.
Yeah, and then
Body check.
Quinn, as you see this very pale individual with just like bright red ginger hair, face down in his desk. He's like, huh, what? Yeah, here. As he like kind of just like unaware and has the most deep set red eyes, which is normal, as you guys have come to know.
It's not pink eye.
It's not pink eye.
It's not like a sleep either.
Nope. And then you see here Zedalia, as you see this Latina individual. She's wearing like all like black, and she has just like the most intense makeup. And she's just like kind of has like this big fat Sharpie, and it's just like kind of like sketching. And she's like, yeah.
Utterly fearless artist.
Yeah.
Jordan just kind of he looks at his like meek doodles and pencil and kind of like folds his paper over. He's just like,
is afraid to erase, for he will be judged.
Alright, let's get class started and then all of a sudden you guys hear a boom boom as you guys hear the PA go off. You guys hear we have a report of a missing person. Angie Williams was reported this morning. Please do not panic. This will be
You the panic?
and this will be handled accordingly. And as everyone just like starts whispering, it's like, and then like, what do you guys do?
I'm gonna text Ollie and ask her, do you know what's up with Angie?
Does anyone have Angie's number? I mean,
Oh yeah, I'll
Do I have Angie's number?
Oh yeah,
Am I
you
cool enough
totally
for that?
would. You've had study groups with Angie.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Ollie probably leaves
You
here,
cut out.
so...
You cut out. Ollie.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Ollie would.
Lean forward in her chair, like, because she doesn't, like, Angie's missing. She would only know the last people who, like, talked to, like, her friends, and so she looks over to see if Pierre knows anything, but she doubts it. Is Pierre there? She wasn't paying attention.
Oh yeah, Pierre is totally there. And like he just has his like arms crossed and he's like he's like he's not like like he doesn't know what's going on.
who was Angie gonna hang out with after us again?
Oh.
She said she was meeting somebody there.
I thought she was going to a class or something.
I'm texting, and I'm like, I don't know, like, it was a girl, I think.
Yeah, it was like,
I don't
what was the
remember.
long names from class? Was it Cassandra?
All right, class, settle down. We've got to continue U.S. history. We have the Civil War. As he goes into
Texting Angie furiously, openly, in the middle of the front of class.
Yep.
I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna raise my hand and be like, Mr. O'Connell, I find U.S. history culturally offensive. May be excused.
Bree's trying not to laugh.
No, she's not
I want
laughing.
to say she's also offended for Jordan's sake, but
yeah. He's like,
I'm offended that Angie's not in the room.
yeah, and like Mr. McConnell just like kind of sighs and he's like, unfortunately, it is the
Curriculum.
It is the curriculum requirement here in Rebel Ridge, Colorado.
Look at him defending
And then
tooth and nail.
he
He's so
looks
excited.
at you, and you're just kind of like, what are you doing?
At his heart, Jordan's a good boy, so he'd just be like, okay.
He had milk yesterday. Let him free from.
and then it's like he was still digesting all that new.
He's only learned of milk just yesterday.
It just hit.
a latte. Latte.
I'm going to you guys have this sheet, right? I'm
Yes.
gonna stop streaming, so maybe just really quickly.
Oh, and I would also
My
just like
video isn't
in
showing
her
up.
furious texting. She does text Jordan back, be like, "I have no idea. I'm texting her right now."
Here, really quickly, I'm going to leave the call and then come back, just so you guys have just discovered that Angie is missing. The class is murmuring among themselves, even during the lesson, rightfully so. And now it is recess. You guys have the seating chart before you. Would you guys like to do some investigating?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Let's.
Wait, did I get any text back?
So out of the 38 texts that you send out towards Angie, you got nothing back.
She usually
She's
is
not
around
hanging out.
15.
I think it was Adalia that she was hanging out with at the diner, right?
I don't know.
She said that she was waiting for something.
Okay.
She called out to someone, but you guys weren't able to see who it was.
Okay.
But you guys can ask out to any of the student body.
Yeah, I'll talk to Sedalia. I think she's cool. And
Yeah.
just be like, what are you working on?
Oh. Oh, hey, Jordan. And she just kind of fidgets as she's like finishing this this Sharpie drawing, and you pretty much see like this big, just like kind of like sharp gnashing teeth, and these like just mean kind of like demonoid like eyes, and
Sounds about right.
yeah.
He's like, yeah, so symbology, that's cool.
Yeah, what? So, she looks around and she's like, so is it true? As she
Just
as she looks at you, and then she looks past your shoulder, and you see Bree.
it takes him a minute to like figure it out. Oh, me and Bree? I mean, I can. Short answer, yes. But long answer that's true and accurate is long. Yeah. Also, I feel kind of bad, but not really, because Vincent sucks. But I don't know. I feel
guilty doing the jerk.
I feel guilty, but also not. I feel complicated about it.
I don't like to overcomplicate my thoughts.
As she's visibly not looking straight into your eye, and then she like abruptly gets up and leaves. As she walks away from you.
Bye, good.
Are you going to pursue her? Or what are you gonna do?
Bree's gonna probably see us out of front and like, did you say something to her? Or
I just told her the truth.
about?
Well, I told her that we were dating, and yeah, we did kind of cheat on Vince, but also I didn't feel bad about it because Vince kind of sucks. And I feel weird about it in general, and then she left.
Okay.
He's just really puzzled because, like, is this one of those instances where, like, you shouldn't tell people the truth because it'll hurt their feelings?
Probably, or at least the whole truth.
Is all
I don't know how it hurt Sedalia's feelings though. Like, it's not like she was involved. It's like she was just a bystander.
Should I go after her? Or would that make this worse?
I don't
I'm
know.
just, like, deeply conflicted.
Well, if you don't say anything about Angie, go after her.
I mean, it might make it worse.
I'm gonna go after her.
You're going worse. Do it. Wait, come back.
Okay. As you're going after her, we will cut to one of you guys. What do you guys want to do?
I have something in mind.
Okay.
Alright, so Mara will go to Gabe for the intent of asking if he saw Angie at all.
Okay.
But also to kind of try and clear the air about what's going on tonight, apparently. That will happen tonight.
Yeah. Ask away. As
Alright, so Mara...
he's hanging out with like a couple of his like nerdy friends, and like he's like obviously taller than most of them, and like just like a little bit like more built. Like a lot of them are kind of like scrawny. He's just like had a little bit more meat on his bones. Yeah, and he turns around and he's like, "Oh, hey Mara, how's it going?"
Hi, Gabe. The belated wave where she does say hi. Um, so that's weird, right?
Oh, are you talking about Angie? Yeah, she's never absent. I mean, she's like always. She always makes it to class. I don't understand.
Yeah.
Like she never gets sick. Like.
Or she has good genes or something, I guess. So actually, how many other people are around right now, by the way?
Like two.
How many people? Two people Gabe was talking to? Okay, she's gonna block them out.
Okay.
And she's not even looking at Gabe's face.
Are you gonna pull him aside, or are you just like putting your back towards them?
She's just not going to acknowledge they exist.
Okay.
Selective.
She can only handle so many people.
Selective wall.
Television, there you go. Blinders.
Yeah.
Horse blinders.
She's not even looking Gabe in the eyes. She's kind of looking at his like neck, like the collar of his shirt. And so she's just gonna be talking to. She's just stopped talking to his collarbone, really. And she's like, so, weird thing actually. I saw her yesterday, right before you showed up and asked me about that question you asked me about.
That's awesome.
That was a sentence.
Yeah, I mean.
And he heard that sentence. And you said that sentence.
Yeah, and like he looks at you, and then he's like immediately going into like defensive like stance, and he's just like,
Oh no! I mean, it doesn't have to be a thing. I mean, we could just kind of just be there,
No.
like things like.
Stop, Gabe! Please. Listen, I was asking about Angie. Angie, she was there, and then you were. Did you see her? Okay, did you see her?
Well, geez, I don't.
Were you going to hang out with her, right?
Well, I wasn't gonna hang out with her. I was waiting for Sedalia. I mean, I always see her hanging out with Jessie.
Wait, was Jessie here today?
Jessie was. She's the
Okay.
Vietnamese
Just,
girl.
Being avoidant.
Okay, but you didn't see her at all.
I mean, not today. I mean,
No, this was yesterday.
I mean, I saw her punch Pierre. I mean, a lot of people saw that.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks for letting me know. Cool. Mara doesn't leave. She just kind of stands awkwardly in front of Gabe, not leaving. Just kind of like,
Your apparating's not working.
Yeah.
You should probably know her to run away.
No, it's been great talking with you. I mean, like even before at the ranch, you didn't even say hi or. Yeah, you've changed a lot.
oh. She says, oh, but inside is that little spark thing that she's trying to push down. And so she's like, oh, thanks.
As that hungering within you is starting to like erupt like again.
Do I gotta roll again?
Yeah, roll.
Ah!
Well, are you
Okay.
trying to avoid him? Or you're just staying there?
No, I'm actually trying to continue a conversation with him. I'm just kind of like, I'm just increasingly flustered.
Yeah.
Because like he said I changed, and I'm like, whoa, maybe things can be different. Screaming internally, but not doing much about it. So then Mara is just gonna be like, thanks. What were you gonna wear tonight anyway? Just because I'm curious.
Oh, I was just gonna grab one of my dad's shirts.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm wearing one of my dad's shirts right now. She's trying to say that as a joke. Because she's always wearing like the plaid thing from her dad's ranch. And so she says it to be like a haha funny. But it sounds more like just sort of a weird brag.
Yeah. And he like kind of like nods and gave this
Weird
like,
flex,
yeah,
okay.
it looks good on you. Yeah, I like that plaid.
I was gonna try and wear something different though, so I was trying to figure out what to wear. So what color is the shirt you were going to wear?
Horse girl confidence, I like it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. And he goes, he's like, I mean, you look good as is.
Again, the spark she's trying to switch down comes up again. Okay, I guess I'll come wearing this or something. Is that what you want? I mean, she's actually starting to smile a little bit. It may look like she has gas, but there's like little corners of her mouth coming up, and she's like, "You're happening with my face." It's been a while since this happened.
Yeah.
She's gonna have a good day or a great day. She doesn't know what kind of day she's having. She's like, "Things are happening."
Yeah.
Really confused. I didn't find this yacht.
This is not my beautiful house. This is not my beautiful wife.
Okay. Alright, we can go to Bree or Ollie. Who wants to
You
go?
want to chase your boyfriend?
I she's gonna. I did actually have a thought that was like, I think you're gonna consider chasing him because it's like it's gonna be like you're gonna make it worse.
Maybe a train wreck. You gotta stop that train.
But she just kind of like stops and it's like this isn't gonna work, and then like she's kind of like stands there, like kind of looking around and just kind of aimlessly, and like she's in the robotics club, so she kind of notices like little like robotic things, and then she kind of looks at the security camera and she's like, huh. The diner is a business. Would they have security cameras that could help us see who Angie was meeting with?
Oh yeah, they totally would.
Huh. And she's like, hey, wait, Jordan, come here. I have an idea.
Get it, wait!
No, right now.
His eyes are weird.
Okay, everything with Bree is right now, but
Okay, well, I don't want to make both of them mad at me. He comes back.
Can't chase two.
okay. So like, here's the thing. The diner has to have security cameras, right?
Yeah.
Could they have seen who Angie was meeting with?
Wasn't she meeting the person outside?
I mean, they sometimes have them positioned just outside. Not always.
They
They
were
were like
a
look
shot.
out the
I
window.
mean, yeah, we could, that's a shot. Yeah, we could start there. But
Because like I don't know who is considered like the person to have seen her last. So it's like
Yeah.
we don't know when something happened.
yeah,
If that's the last time anyone saw her. Then
okay.
Yeah, and as you guys are talking, you see like fastly approaching. You see Jackson, and he is like, "Hey, Bree, are you going to be going to a robotics club?"
yeah, I am.
Well,
I think so.
you know it's going to be starting, so we should probably get going.
Oh yeah. I probably. Okay, I might need to leave early though.
I mean, I'm not the president, so I don't know.
I'm not the president.
Okay.
Jordan just kind of like sheepishly like looks to the side and is like, do I have to go?
You can if you want to.
It's just like, I'm gonna hang out with Ollie.
Okay.
Okay,
I'll catch up with you in a bit.
and we'll go to Ollie.
Like robotics would just be like over his head.
She likes to show off.
I'll every or depending on her mood. Let's see. Without the thought of extracurriculars in her mind, she's just. And she hasn't tucked it back. She doesn't hurt anything. Would Ollie know who Angie's friends are, or is that just she's so cool that she wouldn't even think about it? Like,
Yeah, you probably wouldn't even really like think about it because like she just like kind of like around and yeah.
No one thinks of the planets around the sun.
Yeah, exactly.
Except yours.
But you're more than welcome to ask any of the students.
Yes. She. Me, I need both. Ink and ink a bottle, make the cork fall in your sink. She randomly picked. No. Not there.
Who would you pick?
Sorry, I'm trying to find the pin. There it is. Found it. Alright. Oh, yeah, she would have the pluck to try asking Cassandra.
Yes.
Okay.
But, Your Majesty? Okay. She does not say that. That sounds very patronizing.
She's just like hanging out with her drones, like hanging out with you see her hanging out with like Jesse and Evelyn, and they're just like laughing, just like and they're just like, oh my gosh, can you believe her? Like, she's totally crazy. Like, every time I look over at her desk, it's like, what is even going on? And so you approach her, and what do?
Just rather casually, actually, might almost be alarming.
Mm-hmm.
Just, she pops right up as if she had been walking with them the entire time. And she's like, hi Cassandra, I have a question. Do you mind?
Oh. do you guys see this? Oh my gosh, this is rich. We have Fairy Girl over here. I mean, you can.
It's really important.
You can wait your turn. As they just continue talking to themselves, what do you do? As you hear like Cassandra like saying like, oh my gosh, she has like these insane drawings of weird jagged teeth, and like I'm pretty sure she's insane. Yeah. And like there's always like words like kill and death. It's like, what is she? Is she like some sort of edgelord? What is she trying to prove? And this freak is like always breathing down my neck. Like, what a freak. It's like she's always staring at me and Jessie. And like Jessie is like there and she's just like kind of like nodding and not looking at anybody.
Ollie sort of looks like she believed when it was like, oh, she could wait her turn, and she's like, oh yeah, I probably could.
Yeah, and
not for Angie.
Yeah, and they've just been ignoring.
Yeah, so Ollie, breaking most codes of courtesy, probably, sort of fishes her hand to like sort of just gently on near Cassandra's like hand, and it's just like, it's important, it's about Angie, and I'm going to try for unashamed.
Oh, okay.
She wants to quarter all of her attention at once.
Okay, remind me what that does?
You can give someone a string on, oh wait.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you can give someone a string on you and add 3 to your attempt to turn them on. So basically,
Okay.
I want all of her attention on me, so that she will answer my question.
Okay, yeah, okay, so you're holding her hand and you're just like kind of looking at her expectantly, and yeah, totally roll for hot.
Roll for hot! Perfect. I'm hot cause I'm fly, you ain't cause you're not.
And then you get to add +3 to that.
Yeah. Along with my +2, right? This is 2 next to hot.
Yeah.
Okay, so I rolled 2, right?
2d6.
Okay, my brain is like 3. I'm like, absolutely not 3, I don't think.
That's only for D&D spells, but... Oh my gosh. What
I
happened?
got a 6 and a 5!
Oh! Oh!
She's determined.
That's
not
like an omni success.
Ollie is, I must.
I must
This is
insist.
important.
And like, so you grab her hand and you look at her expectantly, and what do you say?
This is important.
And then she. Oh, you're looking for Angie? That's what you said?
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she looks at you, and then she's like, oh. And like she usually has this presence about her that just like kind of like dominates everyone. That just like kind of shuts down anyone that like approaches her. But like you kind of see that like she kind of like in a sense deflates like for you, and she's just like, oh, yeah, whatever you need. And like Jesse and Angie are just kind of looking around, and they're just like, are you okay, Cass? And she's not even paying any mind to them. Her eyes are just like focused on you, and like you just have like these deep kind of like galaxy eyes.
It's like a gray mist that then leads into stars.
And she takes her hair, she puts it behind her ear, and she's like, so you help looking for Angie, or?
Yeah, I'm wondering, you know things. So I was wondering if you knew anyone that would know anything, or if you knew anything. Because Angie was with us the other day at the ice cream parlor. I mean, I'm sure you've heard because people talk, but she was supposed to meet someone, and I don't know if you know, but I presume you know, at least someone who knows.
Oh, I mean...
And if there's anyone who can figure out, I'm sure it's you.
Oh, Jesse. Yeah, and she's just like, oh, Jesse would absolutely know. I mean, you guys are both on the basketball team, right? And like...
Big owl eyes just... Yeah.
Yeah, and like Jesse is like, yeah. And then she's like, oh, you should tell Ollie all about Angie. I mean, you guys are probably really close. And she's like, yeah, I mean, guess we can.
And then
talk.
Ollie just has this eerie way of, yes, best friend.
Yeah. All right. And so she goes off with. So Jesse goes off with you, and I will say,
Tomorrow? Maybe?
Cassandra will have a string on me.
yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
I will say, if you guys don't mind, we'll go back to Jordan.
Alright. So, he'll look for Ollie, see that she followed. Are they still in the classroom or the outside?
No, you guys are outside. Like right now, it's like recess, like
Okay.
time.
Yeah,
And like you visibly see Ollie with Jesse.
Yeah, I lost track of Zedalia. Bree went to robotics club, and he's like, well, I guess I'll go. And then he sees Ollie and Cassandra in the distance and has enough.
Yeah.
He would just wait for them to like be done and then approach Ollie.
Okay.
Yeah, we're like, hey, did you find anything?
So, are you joining Ollie and
'Cause
Ollie and Jesse?
I will be detaching with Jesse, so
Oh, is it just you and Jesse?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he
I
would
think
approach
so.
just if it was just the two of you, he would approach.
Yeah. And I will say, for the sake of brevity, Mara, if you wish to join them with Jesse, you very much can.
Sure, let's go. He's there.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'll grab Mara, we go outside. And then, did you find anything?
Okay.
I found a lot of nothing really. Also that I don't know what to wear tonight.
Also, don't know what to wear tonight.
I mean,
you're always fully dressed. Smile.
She frowns.
I think it means a die upset. It's just like, I'm sad. Sorry, we should focus on one thing at a time.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, and so you guys are with Jessie, and she's just like kind of looking sheepishly, and she's like, yeah, I mean, I went with Angie from the chocolate chief.
Mm-hmm.
And she just kind of stops.
I'm gonna put my hand on her shoulder and gaze into her eyes and say, what's her name again?
It's Jessie.
Jessie. You can trust us, Jessie, and I'll try to roll hot.
All right, do it.
I'll try to roll
Do
hot.
it.
Dice roller.
Yeah, let's see. I think
Yeah.
soon Bree's gonna become like popping out though and can probably help you.
Cool. I rolled an 8.
All right, how hot are you?
That's a 7.
Wow, you're not
How
hot
hot
at all.
I'm
is
like,
How hot
you
is
can
she,
trust
Michael?
us. Yeah, like
Ollie sits here in a smoking room. Ah, I see. You will learn the ways, young Padawan. I shall teach thee.
like I don't know, maybe his hand's like really sweaty and he like puts it on her shoulder and it's just slick with sweat and she's like, ugh. And he's just like, ooh yeah.
Wait, what was it where she was looking at me, but like you reached across to touch her shoulder and turn her fully, like you reached between us to turn her, like,
Okay.
it's okay.
So you rolled a 7.
Uh-huh.
That's a mixed success.
Hi, this is Tiffany, your DM. Thank you for watching Dungeon Damsels. This is not the end of the session, so please stay tuned for the next part. We update on Tuesdays and Saturdays at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you're interested in supporting us more, please push the subscribe button, like, or comment. We also have a Patreon, wink wink nudge nudge, and our show is in podcast form. You can find us on Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, Podbean, Spotify, and plenty of other podcast platforms. Thanks, we hope to hear from you soon.